New figures showing Metro Atlanta housing market is cooling rapidly. Data from the real estate firm Redfin shows that median price for houses in July was roughly about $387,500. That's a nearly 8% drop compared to the previous year. Homes are also taking longer to sell, averaging 64 days on the market. That's up 47 days from a year ago. And among those groups finding this especially true, working families and persons of color. There were a group that's trying to step up to help them achieve their dream of becoming homeowners, and we're going to bring in the person that knows all about that. Bruce Marks, founder of and CEO of the Neighborhood Assistance Corporation of America, joins us now. Welcome to the show, Bruce.
It is great to be on. Thank you for having me.
All right. In one sentence, what's the #1 barrier from keeping working Atlantans from buying a house right now?
You know, it's tough to save money. So with the NACA program, there's no down payment, there's no closing costs, there's no fees. It's always at a below market fixed rate. So today's rate for a 30-year fixed is 5.5%. And for a 20-year, it is 5%. So we've overcome any of those major obstacles for affordable home ownership.
Yeah, so the prices are starting to cool down a little bit, but people are still having a problem, feeling like they're being priced out. What do you tell them right now?
Well, we say that, rents are really high, and you've got these corporate investors who are out there who are buying up the properties, but there's still a lot of opportunities. So we say to them, get a mortgage with a mortgage payment that's less than you're paying in rent, because, the major roadblocks for affordable home ownership, NACA has overcome. And, so we're doing an event today. It's called an Achieve the Dream event, today, Saturday, and Sunday. And it's free. But as good as it sounds, it's even better. So people can come in and they get access to NACA's Best in America mortgage. And we're the only organization that can say it's the Best in America mortgage because we're regulated in all 50 states. And we're a nonprofit, largest HUD certified counseling agency. And people come in here and they get access to this mortgage. And we have $20 billion of this one mortgage and $15 billion from Bank of America.
So is that even for people who have very little savings to buy a home? Does this work for them as well?
Absolutely. It works for everybody who is a non-investor. So anybody that doesn't own other properties needs to come here. So, regardless of your income, regardless of whatever circumstances, you need to come here because as good as it sounds, it's even better because we never look at someone's credit score because those three numbers do not define somebody. So, we look at the payment history that people control. So when you ask, absolutely, what are the major obstacles to affordable home ownership? It's, the down payment, there is none. It's a closing cost, there is none. It's an unaffordable rate. We have the lowest interest rate. And in restrictive underwriting, we look at people's individual circumstances, character-based lending without consideration of someone's credit score. So we overcome the major obstacles to affordable home ownership. And clearly people are paying a lot in rent. Yeah. So, this is an opportunity to purchase homes. And we're doing the event now. And we already have, before we started at 8 o'clock in the morning, we had over 350 people waiting outside. We have close to 1,000 people here now, but we're going to see everybody. And in one day, people go through all 4 steps. They do a home buyer workshop. Step 1, they upload the information, whatever they have. Step 2, step 3 is they meet with a HUD certified NACA counselor. And step 4, they meet with a mortgage specialist to be qualified for our Best in America mortgage or their next steps.
Wow. Finally, what's the piece of advice you give, and I got 30 seconds here, what's the piece of advice you give to a teacher, a bus driver, or a nurse who's thinking that homeownership is just out of reach for them? What do you say?
They have to come here. They have to come to this event because they have everything to gain and absolutely nothing to lose. So we're here, in Clayton County at the school here at the South Truett Cathy Professional Training Center, 1087 Battle Creek Road in Jonesboro. Come here from 8 in the morning to 8 at night. You only have to come here for one day and we'll get you through the process because you can be a homeowner on the best terms in America and you control your house and you generate wealth for yourself and your family. And you have likely a mortgage payment that is less than you're paying in rent.
All right,
And
Bruce.
go to our website at NACA.com, NACA.com, because I understand it sounds too good to be true.
It does.
But we have an unbelievable track record over the last 40 years.
All right, Bruce, I'm going to have to cut you off right there, man. We got to go. But thanks
Sure.
so much. Appreciate you joining us today, all right?